What's up, SNA Assassinators? This is Super Ninja Austin back here with another video. And this is the wrestling news on July 10th, 2024, where I'm going to be talking about the wildest wrestling news stories and rumors that you SNA Assassinators need to know from the Wrestling Inc. article. And make sure to watch to the very end. And we're going to have some very intriguing wrestling news for you all. And we're going to start off on WWE NXT star Thea Hale has just three words after win over Izzy Dame last night on last night's episode of NXT. Chase University's Thea Hale defeated Izzy Dame on the last night's edition of NXT, and now has sent a message to the NXT Women's Champion. Hale took to social media to share a picture after her victory over Dane, while indicating that she'd like to challenge Perez for her title. This is where we got the post right here where she says, "Give me Roxanne," in this post that after she defeated Izzy Dame on the July 9th episode of NXT, which was last night. And for those that are aware about it, that Thea Hale defeated Izzy. For those that were unaware, you guys missed a very interesting episode, especially the main event, where it featured a current TNA wrestler. In a very big main event match, which I would suggest you watching, and also it says right here, Hale has yet to capture a championship in NXT, but did have the opportunity to challenge Perez for her title on a house show this past April. Last year, Hale also challenged Tiffany Stratton for the NXT Women's Championship on two separate different occasions. As well when the Center of the Universe was the champion at the time, but unfortunately she was unable to defeat her on those occasions. The Center of the Universe each time Hale's next women's championship opportunity would be her fourth in her NXT career, and would look to add a win on her 0-3 record in such a title match, or in such title matches. Make that plural, when not a singular. But anyways, however, Hale is only currently 20 years old and has also been wrestling on NXT for 3 years. To have has as many championship opportunities as she's had thus far is impressive in itself. Perez recently defeated Lola Vice to retain her championship last weekend. And at NXT Heatwave in Toronto, Canada, retaining her championship in just her fourth title defense. NXT, a title defense. NXT Great American Bash will take place on Tuesday, August 6th, and Perez conceivably defend her title against Hale. However, her opponent has yet to be confirmed. And do you think it will be Thea Hill when she where I once I do think it will be Thea Hill, like when they confirm who exactly the Prodigy's next challenger could be. Let me know in the comments down below. Yes.
Are you gonna go with us? I gotta leave in about 10 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going.
And go with us.
Yeah, sure. But and also we got a former WWE personality, Jonathan Coachman, like explains a explains a shock at WrestleMania 40, Doc, and across the two separate stints with the company, Jonathan Coachman has spent roughly 15 years working with in WWE, uh, giving him first a hand a knowledge of how the sports entertainment giant operates. Like appearing on the Busted Open Radio, Coachman, who asked to share his thoughts on the recently released WrestleMania XL Behind the Curtain documentary, with the former WWE Raw commentator explaining why he sees the program as a natural evolution, like for the company following the departure of former CEO Vince McMahon. WWE, now that they're moving to Netflix, you've got to be able to have both sides of the fence, like I said, Coachman. Like, and one of the things, like when Vince was there, like that was not possible, was to be able to be honest, whether you liked something or whether you didn't like it, like, and to really push and really push and have stuff grow. Like you got to be able to show the show. You got to be able to show the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I thought in this documentary, there was a little bit of all that. Coachman is famously a fan of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, with the two having worked closely together during Coachman's early WWE days. Despite that, the former ESPN personality shared his belief that the documentary's delay likely came about due to extensive extensive editing on behalf of Johnson. And he added, "I was shocked to see that as of basically the day of the Royal Rumble, that Triple H didn't even have a plan for Cody Rhodes." While the documentary made it seem as though Johnson happily put forward the idea, like in like of bowling out the Reigns match, like in favor of Cody Rhodes, like 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 the decision didn't came that easy. The Rock may have taken a step back in year. I can is I can see John I can see Johnson uh return the forefront to lead WWE to possibly the bigger year in the company's history. And what's your thoughts on Jonathan Coachman? What's your thoughts on Jonathan Coachman's what's that what's your thoughts on Jonathan Coachman's opinion on the docu series of Behind the Curtain of WrestleMania 40? And do you agree, or do you have some totally different opinions? Let me know down in the comment section right down below. But let's move on to the next slide. Let's move on. Let's talk about some Bully Ray news. Like analyzes details of the Wyatt Six segment, like names only WWE star who's safe, who's safe. Like earlier this week on WWE Raw, the Wyatt Six continue making their presence known, appearing once again via video tape before Bo Dallas was seen sitting inside Adam Pearce's office, peeking on. Speaking on the Busted Open Radio, WWE Hall of Famer Bully Ray stated that he's excited to see Bo Dallas interact with Pierce on screen, but Bully had issues with another aspect of the Wyatt Six on Monday's Raw. Like Michael Cole and Pat McAfee's lack of reaction, like he said, like lack of being scared, they don't know if this girl can spit venom out of her mouth, like they don't know if she has a knife. Like if that woman walked into your home, like would you stand your ground right there, or would you kind of back away? Like Bully was referring to Sister Abigail, also known as Nikki Cross, appearing again during Monday's broadcast to deliver a VHS tape to Michael Cole and McAfee at the commentary table. Like this has become a regular occurrence over the last several weeks. But Bully feels that the duo should still be selling the impact of Abigail's appearance. She she can always leave the box right there on the table. Bully Ray Bully Ray continued, go to black, go to commercial, come back from commercial, with McAfee and Cole coming back to the table. We've got another box here, folks. Like addition, like in addition, Bully felt that Sheamus could have acted acted more fearful of the group as well, having an established stars with a tough guy persona, expressing his unease over the faction would have even been greater impact. There's only one person in the roster right now, only one who should not fear the Wyatt Six, stated Bully, is Braun Strowman, and that's what he said. And though not a found not a founding member, Strowman was a part of the original Wyatt family stable. He joined the faction in 2015 before breaking out on her take on Bully Ray's opinion, about the Raw commentators not fearing for their lives when Sister Abigail came up to them, and saying what if she has venom in her mouth that she's about to spit in your eyes or face or anywhere that's gonna scar you for life, or if she has a knife that she's trying to stab you with, or and he even compared this saying what if she was at your doorstep and she was very unpredictably what's that horrifying, you don't know what she's about to do next. Would you just stand there on your guard, or would you step back and try to shut the door right in her face, and not let her in, which I kind of get where Bully Ray's coming from, why would like why you would not be scared of somebody like Sister Abigail. Like she's supposed to be a figure that you're supposed to be fearing. Like and then someone like the commentators are not really supposed to be like brave. I mean, I get I. I mean, you should give them kudos, like for not being afraid of it, but that's all because it's all kayfabe. Like, but perhaps maybe Ray's right, and maybe I agree with him on some capacities. He, like maybe they should be a little fearful. Like oh my, maybe it's because they're like they be showing up every week, and it's the routine of the Wyatt Six, like of them giving them videos to play for them. Like maybe it's because of that, but then again, it seemed like they were not that fearful like when they very first made their debut. I mean, maybe they were a little bit, but but that's about it. But the only thing is, like, they weren't being afraid of them anymore. But at the same time, like, maybe they're not supposed to because, I mean, they're trying to make this like let them know that this is all kayfabe, but at the same time, maybe they shouldn't be making it look like that way. Like maybe they should have them be selling it, like having them, even if they're overselling it, like that'll be better than not making it too obvious. But let me know down in the comments below, like on what's your what do you think about what Bully Ray said on the latest episode of the Busted Open Radio? Let's move on to talk. We got Raw GM Adam Pierce news now. Is cheekily reaches out to McIntyre to set a meeting, and it says right here, since the build to WrestleMania 40 earlier this year, CM Punk and Drew McIntyre's feud has been one of the hottest things going in WWE. The ongoing storyline reached new heights like this past weekend in Money in the Bank, like with Drew McIntyre wrecking havoc like during the PLE's like post show, like taking a shot at WWE Raw general manager Adam Pierce. Like this time this tirade led to fines like for both Punk and McIntyre and a suspension for the Scottish Warrior. However, his suspension could be coming to an end soon, with Pierce taken to X to request a meeting with the former world heavyweight champion. He he tweeted, Drew McIntyre, like in comp- in like in incompetent like bald he's like Drew McIntyre, the incompetent bald biscuit iced tea chicken hotcakes, looking to set a meeting with in, insecure